Greetings. This will be a video describing how to make changes to actual web pages that are on the district page that you may be in charge of. So if you're a classroom teacher in the elementary school, how to go through and make simple changes to those pages, or if you are at the middle school, high school level, making changes to your content area, or for those of you that are a coach or an advisor to an organization, how to make changes to that. So the screen that you've been looking at is the landing page for the main website administration. And once you're on that, to make changes to web pages you have access to, and that's something that Jody and I would have the ability to be able to give you access to, you will come over to the left-hand side and select Navigation Builder Home. And you'll see all the pages that you have access to. Right now, I am in Mr. Collins' website or navigation builder here. And you see that he has access to both English and forensics. Some people have more access, some people have less access. But if there's something that you don't have access to, let myself or Miss Carden know, and we'll make sure that we get you what you need. But you have to let us know if there's something that's not appearing here, or if you have any questions. I'm going to take a look at forensics, for example, because that season is coming up, and I know Mr. Collins has a nice template that he always works on and keeps up to date for his forensics students. So we know that that's fairly current, and there are a few things that maybe we can modify and change, and it's just a nice example, I think. I'll show you what it looks like on our website currently. This is if someone were to navigate to our forensics page right now. It's just a very simple laid out web page, and it's got all the basic information and the basic structure that we would need. So this is what our end user would see. For us on our end, this is where CMS for Schools maybe isn't the most user friendly, but this video will hopefully help you in being able to make some basic edits and changes and updates. So I'm going to go to the forensics row here, and you see all of these options. There are two options that you're probably going to use the most, and the most accessed is probably the main body. So I'm going to select that. So here's the main body editing feature. And so what can be difficult is knowing what you're editing and what you're looking at. So this tool heading that you see right here, chances are you're going to leave that alone. You might have an instinct to want to edit it, but leave this particular portion alone. If you want to edit the actual main subject, you can scroll down and you have the option to update text graphic editor. And that may not be the most intuitive for people. But when we select that, we see that we have access to this little section right here. There's lots of stuff to click on the screen, and it's really learning how to read, right? Those literacy strategies. Well, this is reading on the web page. And we see that it's just, it looks very similar to a word processing document in this section right here. And the editing tools would be right above it. And so just the simple text editing tools like bolding, underlining, and changing the text size would be the only ones that you really probably would want to use if you're doing just basic edits. So let's say, for example, I wanted to change this colon to 2 dashes. I just will make a simple edit as an example. I make those changes, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down. Not just the text box feature here, but all the way down to where it says update. I'll click update. I'll go back to the main page, so we're actually on the website as it exists live. I'll hit the F5 key to refresh, and I see that those 2 dashes are there. That simple edit was made. Excuse me. I'm going to go back to the detail items on our forensics page here, and I see that I edited the main body. I'm going to go back to our navigation builder home on the left hand side just to navigate, to give you an example. If there's anything else that you want to happen to edit while you're in here, that's where you could. So if Mr. Collins wanted to edit the main body of the English page, you'd have the ability to do that here. Could make all the changes, simple changes that you'd want to make, and that would be fine. I'm going to go back again to Navigation Builder Home. And that way I can always come back to this landing page. So that's an example of how to make just some simple edits.